we are at a very sensitive point where if you don't pay attention, you will be blaming yourself. I remember 4 years ago, I couldn't sleep for some days. Let me show you what Ethereum. Okay, this is Ethereum. I've been so busy. I've not even had time to log into my. I wanted to log into my Pinterest account before so that you guys can see, but I've not had time to do that. Since yesterday, I've not really slept like that. So I want to show you the historical all time of Ethereum. So I'm trying to show you what Ethereum has done. I'm to show so that you see what I'm saying. So if I scroll down, I want to go to the all time. I believe everybody can see my screen, right? Okay, this was in 2016. Guys, can you see this? 2016, right? This one in 2016. You can see Ethereum price at $12, $11, you know. Just how many years ago was that? That's 4 years ago, right? You know, you can see around this area that, you know, you can see Ethereum at $8, $7, you know, $6, you know. That was in 2016. You can even see it at $2. How many people can see Ethereum at $2? If you can see Ethereum at $2 on my screen, please just raise your hand. Let me see your guys, can you see what I'm saying? Can you see Ethereum at $2? Now, myself and my friend Emmanuel, probably on one of my the guy is based in right now he's in I think he's in Cross River, you know, with his wife, with his family actually. So we were playing with this coin. We just buy and sell. We didn't buy and sell. So at the point when I say, man, this coin, and there was a lot of buzz around Ethereum at the time, just like you have a lot of buzz around Link today. You know, I'll still come back to Link. I'll talk about what you need to do. Okay. So there was a lot of buzz around Ethereum at the time. So we now bought. Initially we were buying when it goes up, you sell. When it goes up, you sell. So at the point, we now bought and hold. We now hold it for a while. So when it now started going up, that was around this axis. That was I think that was 2017. You know, you can see towards the end of I think it was after the halving. You can see $14. You can see $14. You know, if I go up a little bit, you can see $12. You know, that was in 2000. That was still in 2016. Oh. If I go up I think we started selling around myself and the guy. We started selling. You can see November. It came back to $9, $7, you know, $11, $13. Then it started taking off. Can you see 2017, 35? So, but before I even got to that price, I think we sold off around this area, around this $21, because we couldn't hold on again. Although we made some little money to eat. You know, probably to buy a car, probably to buy a land, you know, do one or two things, travel around the world, you know. But then the thing now it took now started going haywire. That was 2017. That was just a year after, okay. 2000. Can you see that? Can you see it? The following year, or just about a year after? It's $500 in December of 2017. You know, $700. Then in January, that was when, you know, it now went a wire finally, 1,300. You know, that was Ethereum. Now and then it's like I think the peak was around 1,400 or so. So please, if you're just coming in, please kindly mute yourself. I beg. Somebody just unmute. Please, I think there's somebody that is. I'm still hearing noise. So, hello, who is playing music? So now, having said that, you know, you can see what Ethereum now. Today's price is 242. Now, Ethereum took off like that, pa. just right under our nose, and we missed that thing. And then myself and the guy, we sat down one day and we were doing the calculation that if you had held Ethereum just for a year from the time we bought, oh no, sorry, for like 2 years from the time we bought, we would have when we did the calculation, would have done about, I think I would have done like about $10 million or so, but just because we couldn't wait. How many people have heard about this? I've heard the story of the guy that bought a Bitcoin, that bought pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin. Sorry, you can just raise your hand. Let me see you. Okay, thank you. Now you can't blame the guy. When most time when people are blaming the guy, I always say them, you can't blame the guy, because I'm also a victim. Ethereum right under my nose. Most of us can't wait. It's about and the game of investment is about patience. There's a friend of mine that when we were in school, I think I was a year ahead of him. So, but we are very good friends. In fact, we spoke about 2 days ago on the phone for more than 2 hours. So, at the time we were in school, when that time we are pushing ego, and then we started making small change. Why some of us bought cars? Some of my friends, they bought cars. Myself, I bought one. I think I bought one. My first car was a uh, Golf 3. I bought. I mean, we are just having nice time. This guy went to buy Ope, and we knew Ope had more money than all of us. Ope was making a lot of money at the time, with ego. So Ope didn't buy car. Ope will always carry bike to school. And this guy, we know he has money. Everybody know that even our money just a play where his own money day. So, but Ope did not buy car. So after a while, we now realize that Ope was actually investing in real estate. As of 2006, 2007, this guy had about 50 hectares of 50 about 50 plots of land in Nigeria. I mean, if you understand real estate, I can see Femi. I know Femi Badewa, is a surveyor. So you understand what I'm saying? This guy was buying land as at the time that we were just buying cars. That was what he was doing. And today, don't let me go there. How many people knows Mary Beth? If you know Mary Beth, just raise your hand. My red head. That guy, the owner of Mary Beth, is my friend. That's the guy I'm talking about. Opa is a billionaire in dollars. So he's a billionaire in naira. He's a millionaire in dollars. That guy. Now, the last time we spoke, he has bought a lot of land in Ibejuleki. And when he told me the time he was buying the land in Ibejuleki, at the price he bought it, I was almost crying. The guy is also a crypto trader. He's also into Bitcoin. So what he does is, when he makes money from Bitcoin and all, he buys land. That's his own passion. So, but he was lucky that his father, while we're in school, while us were buying land, buying cars, his father actually helped him. His dad helped him. It was his dad that helped him to secure those land in Nigeria at the time. How much was land in Nigeria? 2005, 2006, 2007. That was the time this guy was buying land in Nigeria, in Lekki, Axis. So having said all that, now the reason why most of us doesn't really treat digital assets, that's what I call it, with all seriousness, is because probably it's so easy for us to acquire. Just at the click of your button, you buy it. So when it goes up a little bit, you want to sell. There's nothing wrong with you trying to make money, probably day-to-day activity. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. So, but then, if you really, 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 really want to, like I said in the afternoon, or was it in the morning, if you really, really want to say, okay, I want to retire in the next 5 years. I want to be able to take my family around the world. I want to be able to. I don't want money to be my problem. You get what I'm trying to say? I want to be able to sleep without me thinking about money being my problem. Or probably I want to pay house rent. I want to do this. I want to be worrying about my children's school fees. This is the time to make the sacrifice. It's about sacrifice. And the beautiful thing about cryptocurrency is that it won't take long. And cryptocurrency is the only currency, is the only investment that I know today that with $100, that with $100. Let me show you. A friend of mine was telling me about a coin today. A coin that signed partnership with where's this guy? Hold on. I want to show you what the coin did today. I'm looking for the name of the coin. Give me a few minutes. So I'll put it on the screen. I'm looking for, okay. Just give me a few minutes. The guy sent the coin, although he already bought before he sent it to me, so I didn't bother to buy it. You see what this coin did today? See this coin, guys. Can you see my screen? Please, if you can see my screen, just let me see your answer. I'll know I'm communicating. So this coin today, I done 205%. 205%. Guys, can you see the coin? Just today, according to the guy, I've not. He just sent it to me before this webinar, so I really haven't sat down to check. According to them, they signed partnership with Apple and Microsoft. This particular coin, 205%. So there are coins like this that just take off like that. And then I'll explain to you how you can play this game. If you are listening to that my video, or if you are listening to that my video course, you will notice that I said it's important that as a crypto trader for you to have two portfolios. One portfolio for long term, and the other portfolio for short term. And then for your long term, any coin you have in mind that you want to keep for long term, probably for 1 year, for 2 years, any coin you have in mind that you want to actually keep, you don't want to spend yet. You actually want it to go to its maximum height before you start selling. I want to advise that try as much as you can, try and get a hardware wallet. I've been talking about hardware wallet, something like Trezor. If you can get a Trezor, or if you can get a Ledger wallet, any of those two. And there's one other one that one guy mentioned in class the other day. I've forgotten the name. So you can get any of those, so that you know that that's where you want to keep your assets, and then you want to treat your cryptocurrency, the particular one that you are keeping for that long, as an asset, like you buy a land. You want to see, like, okay, I just bought a land, so, and this land, I want to give it time for it to appreciate. Okay, so you want to keep it there in those hardware wallets. Now, for the other ones that you want to be trading, or the second portfolio for short-term trading, for coins like, probably a coin like this. If I buy this kind of coin, 200% in a single day or in 2 days, I'll sell it off, or I'll sell part of it off and cash out. Coins that you want to be cashing out, probably for short-term purpose. Those ones you can keep them on the exchange, probably on Binance or some other exchanges that you are using, so that you can be watching the market. But you see the ones for the long term, and then the goal is this. What I used to do is, when I trade a coin, and then I make some profit off it, what I normally do is, when I sell it, I will now go and buy the ones. I will now go and buy some. I will now split the money into two. I'll use part of the money to buy some of the coins that I'm keeping for long term, probably Bitcoin, probably Link, probably any other coin that I have on my long term portfolio. Okay, so yes, I'm recording. Gerald, yeah. So I actually want to keep that coin there on my hardware wallet, and then I'll use the other money for the day or day-to-day activity. Now, I noticed a lot of people were saying that I can't wait till it's too long in this app. I was laughing, and I asked a very valid question. I said, would you rather take a $2,000 profit today, or would you rather wait 2 years for that $2,000 instead of you taking it to be probably worth $1 million? The question, the question is in your court. I mean, the answer is left to you. If you don't want to delay gratification, if you need the money right now, and then in 2 years later you look back and say, I would have, I wouldn't have taken this profit. So is about how long you can wait. Now, okay, the name of the hardware. The first one is a Tresor, and this is the name. Tresor and Ledger. There's another one that somebody mentioned in the class. Sorry, I can't remember the person that mentioned. Please, if you are here, if you mentioned that, I think it's Victor or somebody mentioned that hardware wallets. But these two wallets are the two popular wallets. Hardware wallet. It's like your if it looks like your like your normal token, but it's bigger than token. Okay, how do we? Don't worry. After this class, I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop their link there on the group on how you can buy. So you can just you can get it. So they will ship it to you. They ship it to you anywhere you're in the world from Europe. So they ship it to you, so you can be keeping your asset there. Now, having said that, now for me, now let me tell you how to play this game really. Like I said, I mentioned two methods. I have two portfolio, short term and long term. Okay, so when you see a coin that is going to like for example now, I've been talking about some coin before, like Link. I mentioned Link. I say Link is going to do very well. I think well before now, when price was around $2 plus. Let's look at what Link has done so far. Share Link. Okay, this is Chainlink. Now Chainlink is now price is dropping a bit, and I expect it to still drop. So because people will start taking profit. So for those people that are saying they want to buy, you can wait, because I'm seeing Link is going to drop a bit, probably drop. I don't know how long it's going to drop. Probably then you can enter again. If you want to add to your portfolio, you can see enter. Now let me tell you why Link is going to go haywire. Now Chainlink is the only cryptocurrency in the crypto space that done something that most cryptos have not done. Now, it's also an ERC20 token. That means it's playing on the Ethereum blockchain. That's what it means. That means it's built on Ethereum blockchain. But then what it has done differently is that it's acting as a bridge. They built a blockchain that's acting as a bridge between off-chain and on-chain. That means it's helping developers to put what they are building off-chain on blockchain. Like for example, you want to put you want to build a blockchain that allows people to communicate with themselves probably via a phone. Chainlink is what you will use. So, and that's why when you look at their website, you see a lot of. Let's go to their website. You see a lot of partnership that they've done with a lot of websites. Like for example, last year, or was it 2 years ago, they signed deal with Google. They signed deal with Microsoft. They signed a deal with Oracle. They signed a deal with Oracle. So Chainlink is acting as a just like your normal. Okay, this is a perfect example. Just like your normal Android phone. Okay, your Android phone. You can put Android phone, Android software. Sorry, your Android OS on any phone. You get. So Chainlink is acting as a bridge. The same thing. So, and that's why practically all the. I'm trying to look for. There's a place where they wrote their partnership. I'll look for it probably when I see it. So I'll see. I used to see it somewhere. I can't find it here, but I'll look for it. So and that's why there's a lot of traction. They are getting a lot of traction. A lot of people. Yes, it is. It is on. Yes, it is on Nano X. So Chainlink is, you can see that it has jumped to 11, and it's still going to move up a lot from here. Probably when the bull run starts, we'll see it go. go up a lot. Now, for me, I feel Chainlink will get $200 to $1,000. Probably by this time next year, I don't know, or towards the end of next year, I don't know. But I'm just buying and keep it. And then, although I also have a strategy of cashing out, so let me share with you that. Now, if you are buying, I have a strategy where you want to start taking your profit. For me, when it gets to $100 first, I'll take some profits. I'm going to sell some off, probably sell like 20% off, and I'll be watching. The reason is this: in case it starts crashing. So let's say it crashes another 50%. I've already taken some of the profit at $100. Let's say it now crashes back to $50. So that means I have money to buy again. That's what it means, right? I can buy at $50 again and be waiting and be watching. So when it goes to say $200, I'll take some. I'll sell part of it, and I'll be waiting again. In case if it doesn't crash, I'll let it run. I won't buy again. But when it crashes, I'll buy again. If it doesn't crash, I'll allow it to run. Now, when it gets to say $500, I'll sell some again. I'll be waiting. If it crashes, I'll buy again. If it doesn't crash, I'll let it run. Now, when it gets to 1,000, I'll sell the majority of my stake, because cryptocurrency can be crazy. Now, look at Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum crashes in 2018 from 1,800. From 1,800, see the price it is at. It's at $242. Okay, so this is a coin that you want to you know that if you didn't take your profit in 2018, that means you have to wait another 2-3 years. Okay, so but if you are taking your profit at $1,400, you can buy at this spot. You can even buy more at this spot and still make more money. So that's the benefit of even for your long term. I don't know what your budget is. I don't know how much you have in your account. So, but then you should have a strategy where you are taking your profit like that for your long term, on your long term assets. Okay, don't sell everything off at the same time. Just, you can be selling in bits. Probably when it gets $50, probably when it gets to $10. It depends on your I don't know, depends on your pocket. I don't know how your pocket is. You can be taking profit like that. Now, yesterday I spoke about I actually spoke about a coin that I said I'm going to talk about, that the coin is going to take off to, and the coin is Ethereum. This coin, Ethereum, it's releasing what they call ETH 2.0. If you have heard about that project, please let me see your hand in the group. I think Femi and I and one other person were talking about it the other day. ETH, yes, okay, ETH 2.0, and they are going to launch very soon. So this coin, if you have some money, after I buying Ethereum, because it's expensive, it's $242. I think I've acquired it free after I buying. So anytime I do a transaction and I make some money, I'll buy. I think 2 days ago I bought about $2,000 worth. So I kept it in my I'm keeping them in my hardware wallet. So I'll buy, I'll keep. So I'm buying because why? Because when Bitcoin takes up, please, the strategy we are using, I want everybody to understand this, is everybody's waiting for Bitcoin to take off, and Bitcoin is going to take off. Bitcoin is going to take off very soon, and when it does, it's going to affect all this coin. In fact, you'll be amazed at the rate every other altcoins will be jumping. The rate at which every other altcoin will be going up. So Ethereum is releasing what they call Ethereum ETH 2.0. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to move Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake. Now, before now, Ethereum blockchain is built on proof of work, which means you have to do something, just like Bitcoin. You have to mine, you have to solve a particular mathematical problem with a software to get some Bitcoin. The same thing Ethereum is doing. But the disadvantage of that kind of blockchain is not that when there's a lot of traffic on their blockchain, on Ethereum blockchain, number one of the things you will notice is that there won't be fast confirmation. You will send Ethereum to somebody and the person will not see it probably in 2-3 days. Then number two, the transaction fees goes haywire. there was a link I shared in the group the other day where somebody said Ethereum, and his transaction fee was over $1 million, and it was just sending about probably less than $100, I think about $100 or so, and then he has to pay a transaction fee of over $1 million. So the Ethereum blockchain as it is not effective. So they are shifting to what they call I forgot the name, but what they call proof of stake. But it's particularly they call that blockchain. I can't remember the name. So they are moving Ethereum to proof of stake, whereby that particular blockchain will be able to perform transactions faster. On this particular blockchain that they are presently, I think they can only do about 10 transactions per second. I can't remember. I don't think that information is correct, but I'm just talking from my board. But with the new blockchain, the one they are moving to probably at the end of this year, I think they are targeting the end of the year, 2020. The one Ethereum is moving to, that one will be faster. I think they say that one can do 5,000 transactions per second. So that is one of the reasons Ethereum is going to. A lot of people are waiting for Ethereum. Then number two, the second reason why Ethereum is going to be crazy, is going to go up a lot, is they will soon start staking immediately after that one. After they are done with moving to that blockchain, they are going to start. You can now stake Ethereum and you start making money. Now, staking is a new thing that every coins are doing now. So Ethereum wants to join that wagon. Now, imagine Ethereum doing staking. That means you are staking your Ethereum and you'll be getting one Ethereum is $242 now. Imagine when they start staking. Now, look at what this coin did. Just because he announced that they are start staking, Aaron. Look at what Aaron has done in the last 4 days. It has done. Let's look at it together. I think it has done. Now, can you see the way it has moved? Just because he announced that they want to start staking, this coin has done over about 200%. From the time they've launched, I think that they have done about 2,189%. And it keeps breaking his high every single day. Look at all-time high. Look at when it broke the high, July 13. That was today, all-time high. This coin keeps breaking this high. And see the lowest it did in just this March this year, March 13, 2020. How many months after? About 3 or 4 months after, since what it has done. Now let's do some calculation. Let's say in March this year, you invested $1,000 in this coin. Let's do some calculation together. I want to show you, I'm showing you this coin to let you know what Ethereum is about to do when they start staking. Yeah? This coin, they just started their staking about 3-4 days ago. See what it did. Because a lot of people, staking is a new thing now. You can make extra money from staking apart from the price appreciation. So let's say you invested $1,000 in this coin at this price just 4 months ago. Okay. So that means you'll be holding 1.7 million coins of this particular coin, right? Now, if you divide it by if you multiply it by today's price, it was today it did this all-time high, just 0. Let's do that, 0.01577. So you'll be in profit up to the tune of $27,731. I mean, this is an insane. This is a crazy profit within 4 months or 5 months. I don't know of any investment that you want to do during this Corona period that will give you this kind of returns in 5 months. I don't know of any investment that you want to do during this Corona period that will give you this kind of returns. Okay, I will say that. Now, so that is what Ethereum is also trying to do. They are shifting to two things. They are shifting to proof of stake, and also they're also shifting to they will also start staking. People, you can stake your Ethereum and you make and then you make profit. That means when you are staking it, that means you are making Ethereum. They'll be paying you back in Ethereum. Okay. Now I've said that. Now another coin that is launching their staking at the end of this month, and I've been shouting about this coin. I've been Ada. I used to call it Ada, but they call it AD or whatever they call it with their Oyinbo. I want to use Oyinbo asset. But Cardano, I've been talking about Cardano for like 2 months. I've been shouting, guys, buy Cardano, buy Cardano. And since that time that I've been talking about it, Cardano has done over 100% for those that have bought. If you buy Cardano at the time when I started shouting, I'm talking about it, how many people have bought? Please just let me see you raise your hand in the group. Okay, thank you. I can see 2 people. Okay, I see Teslim. Teslim, you even joined us late, so I didn't even expect you to raise your hand. Okay, Femi, Femi. Dr. Sholango, I think I saw Dr. Shola in the group the other day, right today, Abi. Dr. Shola, let me see your hand, though. You can unmute yourself. Let me hear, because I knew I was talking about ADA when I added you now. Okay, Dr. Shola, did you buy? And it's cheap. It's very cheap. I'm trying to unmute you. I want to hear from you. Let's make this class a little bit interactive. You know, I said I'll be caning some people. Probably Dr. Shola will be the first person I'll cane today. Dr. Shola, because I knew you. Did you buy? Did you buy?
Not when you spoke about it. I bought earlier.
Oh, you bought earlier. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, but because ADA too, they will do their. They are also moving to staking at the end of this month, so you can see even buy now, and it's still very cheap. You see the price. Trust me, by the time they launch their staking end of this month, okay, well, I won't say more than that. Trust me, it's going to take off, and the all-time high of this guy is above $1 already. Let me show you the all-time high in 2017, 2018. Can you see what he did in 2018? 1.33. Did you see the way Edron was breaking every all-time high? That's what you start expecting from this coin, probably the end of this month, towards the end of the year, to the end of the year. That means, let's even say you invested $100. Let's even say you don't even have much money. It was $100 you can afford. So you now did $100 and you bought at this price, probably at today's price. So probably at today's price. Let's say you now buy at today's price. So that means you'll be able to buy 755 coins. Now, if it goes to his all-time high of 2018, which is 1.33, that means you made $1,005. That's extra $900 on your money. Something, let's say the exchange rate we use, if you are using the exchange rate of 40,000 or 400, so your $100 is 40,000. If you multiply this by 400, that's about 400,000, right? I mean, that's an insane profit, though. That's about 402,000 naira. That's your return, and then you can now reinvest that. Look for another place. Probably you can say, okay, I've denied myself some things. Let me take 100,000 naira. Let me go and flex. You can flex on it. There's nothing wrong with flexing. You can do that. You can, but your 300,000 naira, you can still invest and look for other coin to buy. So this coin is also going to take off. So I'm showing you coins now. I don't want anybody to come and be telling me I've not made money. If you come and tell me you have not made money, probably after some couple of months, we're showing you all this coin, I'll delete you from the group and I'll give you back your money. I'm not joking. The money you used to join that group, I'll give you back. Go and continue your whatever where you're coming from. So, but the truth is, this is the best time to take advantage of this market, because we are at the verge. We are at the verge of what happened in 2017, 2018, and I don't want anybody to miss it. So ADA is also another coin that you can, and it's still very cheap now. If I tell you the amount of this coin I bought, and if I say today, right now, from this ADA, if I say I want to sell, I don't want to wait again. I've made crazy money from this coin. If I want to just sell off now, and I say, okay, well, I don't want to, I'm done. If I'm saying I'm done for just on this coin alone, no. because I started buying as when it was at 00 point something, when there were 2 zeros here, because I knew the coin is going to fly. So this coin is also going to take off. So it's a coin you want to also keep in your portfolio that you can even buy with, and this one you can buy with as little as $50. You can buy with as little as $50. It's still very cheap. So like I said, with investment, it's about patience. It's about your ability to be able to hold, just your ability to be able to hold on, to delay gratification. And they asked Warren Buffett, and they say, why is it that I think it was this guy Bill Gates that was asking him. He said when I look at the strategy he used to trade, he said it's so simple. Your strategy is so simple, but then very few people seems to trade, to use this strategy, even after you have started teaching us, because Warren Buffett used to teach a lot of people. He used to have a class where he teach them, and they pay, not that it's not for free, and they pay good money. So, and the guy laughed, and the guy said, because a lot of people cannot wait. They say the strategy is too simple. So they're always looking for, and you know how we are now, human being. Somehow, in our gene, when you tell somebody that if you buy this key, this one key will open any door that you need. This one single key is going to open any door that you want to enter. If you tell somebody that, it's going to open any door at all that you want to enter. And then the guy now asks you, how much is the key? And then you say the key is 100 naira. He will not buy that key, right? That guy will not buy that key because it's too cheap. Because it's too simple. He will not, the next thing in his mind, he will now say, how can you tell me that an 100 naira key will open any door? Abba, it must be scam. So that's the way we are wired. Human beings always like things to be complicated. But things doesn't have to be complicated, Buying a coin and holding it for a couple of months while you're watching it, it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. The one that is complicated is when you're trying to buy in the morning and sell in the evening. That one is hard. I do it too. I'm not saying it's not doable, but then that one is even more difficult. So that is what I just want. There's another thing I wanted to share with us. I can't remember, but then before I go on, probably as I remember, I'll talk about it. If you have any question, probably any question at all, I said I want to address a lot of questions today. You could just raise your hand. You can raise your hand, and I will mute you. Then you can talk. Please, you can just raise your hand, or probably you could, if you don't want to talk, you can just drop your question in the group. You can write. Okay, I can see Miracle. Let me admit. I'm trying to unmute you. Miracle, I can't seem to unmute you. Is it that you don't have okay, you don't have microphone? Okay. Okay, you're on. Okay. Yeah. All
right. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yo, sorry, I'm somehow new to these things, and I'm hearing NanoX hardware wallet, and I saw like a hardware wallet that looks like token that someone put on a group chat. How do they get such things?
Okay, I will. I'll drop you the link. You can buy it. They have websites. Okay. So you can actually buy. You can actually buy You can actually buy the token via their website. Okay. So when you pay, they will ship it to you to anywhere you are in the world. Okay, you pay.
That means we can store that's our currency like it's anything.
Yeah. You can put them. You can push your coin into those hardware. GTP token.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like a token. That means if somebody does not have the access to that when you transfer your coins to that hardware wallet,
Yeah.
if someone doesn't have that hardware wallet, they can't move your coin. Okay.
Okay.
That's like a security. And it's better for, like I said earlier, if you want to keep a coin for a long time, don't keep it on the exchange. The exchange can go anytime, you know. So just move as soon as you buy the coin on the exchange, just transfer it from the exchange to that wallet.
The hardware. Okay.
Yeah, it's very simple to do. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Okay, I see Moses. Okay, Moses. Okay. Easy. Mr. Easy.
Hello.
Yeah, well done.
Okay. Thank you for the lesson so far.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask actually that the Bitcoin halving will keep up.
What?
About the Bitcoin halving, because there is a prediction that it might take off from next year. So I don't know when it will take off.
You don't what? I'm not hearing you. You don't what?
I said I want to know about the time of Bitcoin halving, when it will take off.
Bitcoin halving has happened now. Mr. Easy, you are in the group now. I did a session with you guys before the halving, and then I did another webinar after the halving.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll drop the video on the group. I think I still have it on YouTube. I'll drop it on the group. So it's on the group. So I've already mentioned. I've spoken about the halving before it happens, even after it happens. So it has happened. I think it happened in May or so. I think it was May. It happened in May 26 or so, or May 25. I can't remember the date. So it has already happened now, and then what you have is the post-halving period, and that's the season we are now. And it's at this season that you start seeing that the coins start coming up, like we are seeing now. Like we are seeing now, you start seeing that coins will start, trying to take off. Then towards next year. It normally takes like before the coin, like Bitcoin, before Bitcoin will now start hitting its peak, will be towards probably the beginning of next year, towards the end of this year, into beginning of next year, towards middle of next year, towards end of next year. Okay. Mm-hmm.
What about this CRO card that you mentioned earlier, that maybe you will talk with the board that
CRO, we're supposed to. I told you that before the coronavirus wahala, we are supposed to have a meeting. I'm supposed to have a meeting with one of them in California, and then they're supposed to come to Nigeria, but this whole corona thing just messed up the whole thing. I'm still in touch with the guy. Right now, they are even facing another issues. The Wirecard. I don't know if you see the news. Wirecard, the company that is offering the card, they got shut down, by the authority because they didn't pay some taxes. I don't know. So I don't know. Probably they will come up with another company they'll partner with another company that will be doing their card. Okay. So for now, probably after Corona, we'll know what's up. All right, thank you. That is it. So, okay, I think I'm seeing some question on let me take some other question. Hold on. I'll take the question one by one. Is it advisable to get a loan to invest? If yes, okay. Normally, I don't always advise people to go and get a loan to invest. For when it comes to investment, for me, I don't always advise people to do that though, because the market will just do what the market would do. Because when you go and get a loan, it puts you under pressure. You cannot put you under pressure, and then Bitcoin will not tell you when to go to $20,000. Please don't forget that. Don't forget that we are all doing speculative trading. Nothing is 100% when it comes to trading. In this life, nothing is even 100%. That you sleep and wake up tomorrow morning is not even 100%. Abi, we have heard a lot of people that they will just tell you, nothing happened to him yesterday. I saw him yesterday. We still play football together. Life itself is not 100%. It's a risk. So, but it depends on your risk appetite. I don't know. I told you a story about one of my friends, Ben. Probably the next webinar, I asked him to join, to come on board so that we can talk. And we still talk yesterday, I forgot, so that I can share his own experience. When 2016, 2015, the guy was very broke. So he came to meet me in my office. I was in Lagos then. He said, oh boy, I did look for what to do. I'm broke. I need money. So I said, let me teach you how to trade. The guy doesn't know anything about trading cryptocurrency. So I thought he came to my office one day. So I taught him how to trade. So he went away and he started trading. So one day I called him. I said, Ben, have you seen Ripple? He said, yes. Baba. I said, what happened? I said, Ripple is going to take off. The way you know me, when I'm saying something, I just say it's like I'm joking. The guy said, am I serious? The guy said, am I sure? I said, yes now. I said, Ripple is going to take off. I said, I can bet with anything. The guy said, And then Ripple was selling for, if you have $100 then with Ripple, you can buy about 70,000, 100,000 of Ripple. It was so cheap, 2015. So he went all out. I didn't even know. So later I now say, I want to buy Bitcoin. I said, he said, how many? He said, I want to buy $20,000. I said, Ben, where you see money? He said, Baba, I know where you are. So I go raise the money. So he transferred Naira to me. I transferred Bitcoin to him. This guy went to raise $20,000 and he put everything in Ripple, everything. He bought Ripple, everything. I think I've shared this story many times. And when Ripple took off, that investment alone, the guy has started a real estate investment. He has moved to Lekki from Ikorodu. He used to stay in Ikorodu. He's staying in Lekki now. To tell you, I don't want to mention the money that he made on that investment. He made over $200,000 on that investment. From that only investment, he started a real estate business. Yeah, I think he started buying land everywhere now. He has started all this real estate thing that you see them, they were talking on radio, you can be paying 10%. He has started his own company. He moved from Ikorodu to Lekki and he's doing very well. So it depends on your own appetite, your own risk appetite. So if you want to go and raise money, but when you are raising money, make sure any coin you are buying is the coins that have very good fundamentals. Okay. So that's what I would say. Is there a danger in buying crypto on Binance with Naira? No, there's no danger now. I used to buy with my card on Binance before I left Nigeria. In fact, even when I left Nigeria, I used to buy with my bank account. So Binance is safe. And Binance also is launching, I don't know if anybody have seen that story. They are launching their own debit card, just like CRO debit card. They are also going to launch their own debit card very soon. I think very soon. You can also, ask for your debit card. Today I was having a discussion with a friend, and I said the way Naira is crashing. The way Naira is crashing is crazy. So and the cryptocurrency is a thing. So right now, what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks is I'm moving my Naira to cryptocurrency. I'm moving from after I'm buying stable coin. So anytime I need to use money, I'll transfer from my stable coin to my debit card, to my Bitcoin debit card, my crypto.com debit card. Then I can use it to spend probably at the ATM. I can withdraw money and do whatever I want to do. Because the way Naira is crashing, in the next couple of months, if you have 1 million Naira in your account, your 1 million Naira will be, the value will be around probably 200,000 Naira. As at today, the value of a 1 million Naira, if let's say you have 1 million Naira in your account in January, the value as at today is around 640,000 because Naira has lost over 40-something% of its value. So it doesn't make any sense. So how can we credit our Binance and how to trade? Joseph. Okay, Joseph, sorry. Can you raise your hand in the group? Let me ask you some questions so that I will know. I think one Joseph. Not Joseph. Okay, let me unmute Joseph first. Please. I don't expect that you'll be asking that kind of question at this stage. If you are just joining, like I said, please go and watch the video. Go and watch the video course. I've explained how you can do buy and sell on the video course. It's well detailed there, how you can take your buy and sell. Hello, okay, Joseph.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. There's a question I want to ask. For small traders like us, people who don't have money, You understand?
Mhm.
Now, I want you to give us a good advice. You understand? If we
Okay.
have, let's say, somebody that has like 1 million and you need to invest in this thing, since they said bull run is coming, what
Mhm.
coins do we need to have? For instance, maybe you need to invest like $200 in each of those assets. Which one do we need to invest in? You
Okay,
understand? That's my question.
I think I explained. I think I did a video on that some couple of. Okay, but let me say this.
I'm just new. I'm just
Yeah,
new
yeah,
with you. I'm less than a month.
yeah. I know. Now, when it comes to a coin that will, if you don't really have much money, I think from even the coins I mentioned today,
yes,
you can see like ADA is a very good coin that you can buy, and it's also if you look at the coin market cap, it's number 6. It's number 6.
Okay.
Can you see?
Can $200 do a good investment?
Sure. $200 can be good for starting. I gave you an example of it. Okay, let's do some calculation together without your $200. Okay, as today's price, about 13 cents. So if you let's say you invested, you put $200.
Okay.
That's 0.133. Okay.
Yeah.
530. 133. Sorry, 530. So that means if you buy as at this price, you'll be buying 1,497 coins that you'll be holding. Now, if you hold it till when it gets to its all-time high, which is around $1.33.
Okay. That's
So
like how long?
I don't know. Till when it gets there, probably a year, probably less than a year. I believe ADA will do better. It's going to get to that price in less than a year because of their staking. They are starting staking very soon. So you should see it. So it's going to really move up. So let's even say in a year, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So your return is around $1,992. That's about, in fact, that's over 500% returns on your investment. So that makes a lot of sense. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, sure, I can see.
You can see what you're going to make with $200. Your $200, let's even say at for 400 naira per dollar, that's about 80,000 naira, right?
Yes.
So if you multiply this by the same 400 naira, let's even say at 400 naira.
Yeah.
So your return is around 796, almost $1 million naira. This is not a bad investment. I'm telling you. I don't know any other investment you want to do that will give you this kind of return. So ADA is a very good coin that you can play with. You can buy.
Okay.
There are a lot of cheap coin. This coin, look at this coin, Crypto.com coin. If you had joined earlier, as at the time when I was telling people to buy, a lot of people that have bought this coin, they've done over 200% of this coin in profits, and it's still going to go up. So it's also very cheap.
ADA Crypto.com.
ADA Crypto.com, it's still very cheap. There's a coin that I would have said Ethereum, but Ethereum is way about $241. You can buy Ethereum to probably buy two. It's expensive, Then XRP. With XRP, XRP is a long wait. You have to wait. But XRP is also a very good coin. I don't know, probably more than a year.
Whatever I want to do now is something I'm going to wait for long. I'm not going to be in a haste. It's something you just put and wait. 1 year I can wait.
Tesla. Like this coin too now. Although this coin has moved a lot. This coin has done over 100% from the time it started moving. When I told people to start buying, this Tesla that's done over 100, but it's also a very good buy. If you look at it, it's also at its all-time high right now. It has broken all-time. Let me go there. It has actually broken its all-time high.
Okay.
I'm coming. I want to check it. Okay. Oh, it's not even there yet. It's $4. $4.46. It's not there yet. So Tesla is also a very good buy because they also have and with Tesla you can also stake Tesla. That means when you buy it, when you buy this coin, you can stake it. you know what staking means, right?
Yeah, I do. I've actually acquired what's it called? Algo. I acquired Algo.
Okay, Algo
Yeah,
is also very
and
good,
I
right?
held it on the ground. Yeah.
Then the Edoran, the other one that is going AY since like 5 days ago, it's also a very good coin that you can buy to hold. You know, if
Which
you
one?
don't have much
SNS.
money. No. Eldo, Elron. Sorry, I used to forget.
Elron. Okay.
Yeah, this coin. It's also a very good coin that you can buy.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, those are okay. Let me see some other couple of other coins. There's some other coins I saw that you can buy for the long term. VChain,
How are you?
this coin, this
Chain.
VChain.
Okay.
Yeah, this coin has done in the last 2-3 weeks. This coin has done over 200%. This particular coin, and it's still going to move up. This is the only coin in the crypto space that is offering service for the distributor chain, for the off-chain distributor chain. What that means that, for example, now in all over the world, I was reading. I think about a month ago when I bought this coin. I think I bought this coin last year. When I started buying this coin with $100, you can buy like about 50,000 coins. This coin. Now, and the reason why I invested in it was when I did the research, and then when I bought this coin, it was still at probably its position. Can you see its position today? It's 19, number 19.
Yes.
When I started buying this coin, its position was around 150.
Really?
Yeah, last year. It has really moved up. And I'll tell you why. And it's still going to move up. And it has not even started moving. And I'll tell you why. This is the only coin in the crypto space that is offering a service whereby in the world today, one of the major problems we're having in the world today, the supply chain, sorry, they call it supply chain, where you will, let's even go there, and I'll explain why this coin is going crazy. So they have built a blockchain that allows a manufacturer of goods and services to put their goods on a blockchain, so that at the receiving end, for example, you buy a product from the US, and then you want them to ship that product to you in Nigeria. Do you know what they used to do before the product gets to you? Let's say the product now gets to France.
Yes.
So normally what they do is that some of the wholesalers in France, what they will do is that they will now tamper with your product.
Yes.
They will before they ship it to you, they will apart from stealing the product, stealing part of the product. That one is even very simple. What they normally do is that they will now tamper with the quality of the product. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So they will tamper with the quality of the product and send from France now. They will now send you a less quality product to Nigeria. And that's why you see that in Africa, we always have we are always at the receiving end. We always get products that are less quality.
Yeah.
The first time I traveled out of Nigeria, I think it was it South Africa or one of these countries that I went to, and I bought and then somebody gave me peak milk, that peak milk that we used to take in Nigeria.
Yes.
And I took that milk and I was like, is this peak milk? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it was different. In Nigeria today, if you want to buy, I don't know if they still do it. I've been out of the country for like 2 years now, but correct me if I'm right. If you get to the market and you say you want to buy milk, they will pick me. They will ask you, is it Hollandia you want or Nigeria own? Do they still do it?
Yes, sure.
Now, let me tell you what they are saying. Now, if you now say I want Hollandia, they'll tell you Hollandia is 150 naira. Abi?
Yeah.
Now, they'll now say, no, I don't want Hollandia. How much is Nigeria? They'll now tell you Nigeria owned. That means the one that is made in Nigeria. They'll now tell you that one is 120 naira. Now, they are telling you that the quality is different. But then
Sure.
the manufacturer of that coin, of that product in Holland did not do it like that way. They didn't do it that way. That's the truth.
Yes.
When they produced that product, it was that quality they produced. But when it got to Nigeria, I've forgotten the name of the company. They actually have a factory in Ikeja, around that kilo.
Yeah.
There's a Hollandia factory.
Is it Promacida? Promacida also?
No, it's not Promacida. I've forgotten the name. But I know they have a factory around that place. So when they ship that milk, from Holland, when they bring it to Nigeria, the first place it gets to is that place. So those people will now repackage it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They will repackage it.
Very well.
And they will now reduce the quality because they want to make more profit. Now, what VET has done is this. Let me tell you what they have done. Now, when a manufacturer now produce a product, and they now say, okay, this product, we don't want anybody to tamper with the quality. They now put what they call QR code on each of that product. You know this QR code that you can scan with your phone. So they'll put it on the product. Then, if you order for the product in Nigeria, they will now send you that code.
Okay.
They'll send you 2 codes. The first code they will send you is the one you'll be using to track that product. So when they send it to you in Nigeria, you now, on your own, anywhere you are in Nigeria, anywhere you are in the world, you'll now be tracking the product, and you'll be looking at where the product is going. And then when it gets to a particular country and they tamper with the product, you will know. On the blockchain, all you need to do is just check it. And that's why, and that's what VET has built. When you are done with this, after this class, just go to YouTube, go and look for VET, go and look for the video. You see a lot of videos, and that's why manufacturers are rushing there, and that's why the coin is going crazy. VeChain is an enterprise-focused blockchain that aims to enhance supply chain. So it's built around supply chain management by connecting.
That means
blockchain.
It's a very good chain.
And that's why it's going up. When I started buying this coin, it was around 150 something. The number was around 100. It has moved up to number 19.
That's kind of coin I'm looking for, so that you can do for a long time.
A long time, you can hold it. You can hold it for a long time.
For somebody that don't have enough money to invest for now.
You can buy this coin and hold it. So this is another coin you can buy and hold. And probably in the group, I'll be dropping some of the coins that you can buy and hold.
Okay. Okay. There's another question I want to ask. You told us about SNS. Getting SNS. And the way
you can't. The guy said you can't see. Hold on? Can you see my screen?
I can. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm using my phone, but I can still see.
Okay. But somebody is saying they can't see the screen. Probably it's their. Okay, Femi says okay.
Do I continue?
Okay, you can continue. But the screen is Moses. Maybe it's from your end though. The screen is. Okay, Joseph, please make it fast.
All right, I'll be fast. I just have 2 more things to ask. You told us that we can do staking for SNS on that platform online with our laptop or system. But when I go to that place, that platform on that site, I don't see where we can register or do anything.
No, it is a decentralized platform. It's not a platform that will ask you to register. You just link your wallet to it. I explain it. It's a decentralized platform. It's like Uniswap. There's a platform they call Uniswap or MetaMask. I mentioned MetaMask too.
Yeah.
On those sites.
I actually put my SNS on MetaMask, so I was trying to link it. But it was just misbehaving somehow.
You have to link it. Probably I'll do a short video on it and drop it on the group on how you can do it.
Okay.
Probably later.
Okay. Then lastly, you can do that later anyway. I want you to shed more light on that hardware wallet. You might not be able to. You might not say it now, but later, so that I won't bore a lot of people with my questions.
Okay. Well, hardware wallet. Hardware wallet is what is hardware wallet. All you need to do is to I'm trying to look for the right word. Is to just order for it. I'll drop the link on the group. Just order for it, then you buy it. Then they'll ship it to you. And then when they ship it to you, it comes with instructions. Just follow the instructions on how you can start using it. I think Ledger even come with a video. They'll send a video to your email that you can. It's very, very simple to do. Just follow it step by step. And then the other one to Trezor also come with an instruction on how you can start using it. It's very simple.
Okay. But they're not expensive to get, right?
No, they are not like Ledger S. If you are not buying so much, if you don't have too many coins, you can start with Ledger S. Ledger S is just about $50-something or so.
Oh, okay.
At the point, they even did a bonanza where you can buy for $30. If you have $30, you can buy it. Okay. Yes, and it can be delivered anywhere in the world. Can be delivered anywhere in the world. Yes, you can. They'll ship it
Thank
to
you very
you.
much, bros.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Please, yeah, the last thing you're going to do for me, bros, is this. You see this link of this meeting? I want to have it so that I can listen to it again and again.
No, don't worry. I'll put it on YouTube and I'll drop it on the group so that you guys can watch it.
Please drop it on the group. That's the best.
You can
that's
download
the best thing I will ever get.
You can download it and then start watching it. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Yeah.
So okay, Shuaib. Okay, I think I can see your hand again. You want to ask me another question? So I think I'll take this question, the last question. Then I actually want to do a video with people. I want to do a promotion, and I'm going to ask for some people to do a video with me. Probably, if not tonight, I'll chat you up. You know, try. I'm trying to unmute you. I can't unmute you.
Okay, sorry. I don't have any other question again.
Oh, okay. I saw your hand. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. So guys, probably I'll contact you one by one. Please, I need a video review. I want to run a promotion, and then I just need a video review from some people to just talk about the course, talk about the group, what you have learned, if you have made money. I need to talk about it and all that. Okay. So thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this the video on the group so that you guys can watch it over and over again. And if I have any other thing to say, I'll drop it on the group. Then I'll drop the link for the hardware wallet. Like I said, if you want to keep your coin for a long time, don't keep it on the exchange. Make sure you move them out. Okay. All right. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming around. Good night. So good night, everybody.
It's kind of with time.
You were saying bet Niger something like